Welcome to Acquisitions Inc. Series 2, Episode 3.
Wow. Here we are at 6.
All right, so the plan is, first, we'll introduce a character previously trapped in the bubble. Xavier, tell us about Bobbie.
Well, Bobbie has obviously, like you said, been trapped in this bubble, but the team has been gracious enough to bring me around with you guys wherever you have gone. But now it's time for me to come out of the bubble.
You want the world to know.
I do.
Yeah. Or you want to let it show.
I gotta shout it out.
Well, here, would it help you at all to have an explainer background situation on how we got into this room?
It would be great, because I've been in here, I can't hear anything.
No, it's completely silent in there. All right, well, here's the situation. Each time we sit down to play, it's like a level. It's like a puzzle level of a game that we have to figure out. And so, like, this is today's level. I don't know anything about it, but I'm very excited because there's a lot of, dungeon-y type shit.
Accoutrement.
Right? If you will, subterranean accoutrement. But our last level, if you will, was like the swamp level. So we entered into a bog.
It's Blight Town.
Yeah, basically. But we entered into like an evil bog that had like talking plants, and one of them licked out a frond, and it touched Omin's hand, and then Omin did some things to Bobbie's ball.
He pushed you in a bog.
I did push you into a bog,
Yeah.
but in maybe not my defense.
In your defense, I saved you?
Yeah, in my defense.
Did I
others
float? Did I?
kind of.
You bobbed there for a minute.
Yeah.
You
And
Bobby bobbed.
Yeah.
And that's the
For
same as
a
me being
second.
a good person. So, long story short, we had to resolve some issues inside this carnivorous bog. At one point, I was mostly devoured. Evelyn was able to use a vine, give me some advantage on a check to get back out. We had to kick this plant's ass, and then Certainty was like saying mean shit to it and going wild. It was she was telling this plant off.
There were skulls that had to get
Oh,
pushed.
we're gonna get to the skulls. Don't even worry about it.
Oh yeah, there's that guy.
Yes, this is the
Yeah, there was that guy, and then there were like skulls
And the
for the
heads.
skull throne.
This is the main, exactly right, but this is the main takeaway. In each level, we're trying to get a chunk of these evil obelisks.
This cracked rock.
Yeah, that are coming in.
We're fighting for rock?
Yeah, we're fighting for rock. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now listen to this, because it's very important. So we met someone named the Archivist, and the issue with these rocks, these chunks of this evil obelisk, is that wherever they pop up, they create or they allow impossible things to happen, like gods dying, and like hardcore shit can happen where these things are out. So we have to get them and put them back together so that this corruption doesn't just leak everywhere and make crazy shit happen all the time. They're coming from something, it sounded like to me, they're coming from the far realm. So you know how, you've seen that big diagram of like the prime material plane, all the elemental planes, and like all the multiverse where we're at? The far realm is not that. The far realm is what's outside of the part of the universe we get at all.
Perfect.
And shit is starting to come in from there, like these obelisks. They're breaking up, they're putting these chunks everywhere. It's a bad time. So this Archivist, his job is basically to take these chunks of impossibility that show up by these obelisk pieces and basically like devour them. Like bring them into itself. When this motherfucker takes off his hoodie, it's all stars. His whole body is just space.
Yeah.
And he uses these tendrils to grab these impossibility shards and tuck them away. We get our pieces, and then we might see the Archivist again later, but that's basically how we resolved this last one. There was a clever puzzle. Certainty did talk to a frog very briefly, figured out exactly what order to push these skulls in, because there was an evil skull thing right by the shard that we had to get, and it was saying shit like, yeah, you know what, you should drown yourself right away. And you have to roll a check. And if you don't make the check, you just go fucking drown yourself. Like, I'm telling you, the shit that's happening it's scary. I want to prepare you for it. And so every time we get our chunk, then it's like we shift to the next place that the chunk is.
Okay.
And that's where we lay our scene. It's fair Verona shit.
That's where we are, and the part he's leaving out which I guess maybe
Oh,
Bobbie wouldn't know,
I did leave it out on purpose.
is that I've been having visions of Asmodeus.
Who is sort of my boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I talked to the
nobody knows
archivist.
it.
We don't know that.
But it's it's not character knowledge, except somebody's trying to figure it out.
And I talked to the archivist because I had a hunch, and the archivist basically confirmed that when somebody has dreams or visions like that, we're probably going to have to fight this dude, and that I think the exact words were, adventurers get called to great deeds to do battle, but they always like die and get disemboweled and
Dope.
Yeah.
die horrible
it
ways.
was, it was not a.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not. It did not inspire.
No.
Long story short, and I
But
guess
I don't want to stress anybody,
Yeah.
so I haven't, especially not Jim.
Jim doesn't really know it's good. He's
Jim
starting to
thinks it's a
think
movie.
He's starting to think it might not be a movie.
Yeah, but
He's
I don't
on
want to
the
like stress
edge
him out. Like,
of that realization.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
like imagine I tell you, not only is this not a movie, but the devil is after it. Like I
Right,
can't do
that's
that
too
to
much
you.
at once.
I
That's
can't
too
do
much
that
at
to
once,
you.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I wasn't gonna say it at first. Now I feel like I should probably say it. So I basically allowed Asmodeus, the devil more or less, to see this process of these impossible crystals being consumed. Everyone else looked away because it's not safe to look at this far rim shit, right? And so Asmodeus is like, listen, I need you to get rid of these this ability for impossible things to happen, because one of those shards here undoes all of my work. And I'm like, and so, I mean, that's great news for me, because the optimal scenario for me is that I can figure that out. I can make that impossible thing happen. I can extract myself from my service to Asmodeus, and then no one will know.
That's the funny thing, because when you were finished, I was gonna say, what's your motivation in this?
Yeah. Nice.
What's Omin Dran's motivation to do any of this?
Well, my motivation is because the deal that Asmodeus made with me was quite clear. If I didn't get on Team Satan, so to speak,
Yeah.
he was going to recruit Certainty instead. So right now, I'm just trying to hold all of this together until I can make it go away and not have any consequences.
Also, this is not our Jim Darkmajiq. Are you already briefed on that?
I did hear
Okay.
rumblings.
Yeah,
of that.
I am a theater performer in Greyhawke. I am not an adventurer. I was told this was an opportunity for my career
Who are you told that by?
by Omin.
Yes.
He said it was going to make me a star. This was sort of an exciting new type of theater. And the first time a fire spell went off, I started to get the hint that maybe this, isn't exactly what he said it is.
Yeah, it wasn't a union set. Is
Yeah.
basically
No
what we
set.
learned. Yeah.
It's dangerous.
And has
It's
Jim
dangerous.
avoided taking any damage as yet?
Oh
No, he got hurt bad, and he'll be talking to Omin about it.
And he started crying.
He started to cry immediately. Yeah, this is not what Jim does in this setting.
No, Jim is more like a close-up magic.
Close-up magic guy's got a show.
Like, what's your card? Is this your
Yeah.
card? This
Yeah.
is the level
Yeah.
for Jim Darkmajiq.
So now Evelyn also kind of thinks this is a movie because Omin said that to Mike in front of her, to Jim in front of her. So.
But she's actually prepared for this, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's the stunt coordinator now.
Yeah. She got sort of deputized into the production. All right, now how's that for?
So, when you got the second piece and you bamfed out of that part of the dungeon,
That's
you
right.
appeared in this part of the dungeon.
New level.
Yes, exactly. And what you see around you, you're all kind of out on this section of floor which has been
Spit.
eaten away,
Oh.
leaving a gaping pit of stars
Oh no.
deep below you.
Okay.
And so it's completely bifurcated. Love that word. This dungeon.
Good word.
Separating it into the crumbling half on this side, where these two pillars supporting the ceiling, and then this other section which has bits of crumbled wall and chambers leading off of it. Now Bobbie is in his prismatic bubble.
That's
his
right.
Sphere. He's appeared on this little patch of rock suspended over the pit.
Little plinth.
That's a great word.
Thanks, pal.
Thank you. And there is a distant, which Bobbie can't hear, a distant howling emanating up from the stars below.
Oh, I think I actually heard it.
Did you hear that?
So from this ocean of stars underneath these floating chunks.
Yes, and your sense of perspective when you kind of look over the edge is way off. Like you have no idea how far down those pinpoints of light really are.
Right. And so are these things that we are on? Are they moving relative to each other? Are they floating in space, or are they fixed?
They
There's
seem
just
to be
this floor.
fixed and anchored in place.
Okay. Good info.
Yeah. But obviously, if you want to get from your side to the other side, if you can't fly, like Evelyn, it could be precarious.
Yeah.
We didn't do a description of Bobbie yet either, the character.
And now,
Oh yeah, and
Let's
now
move
it's
on.
time. This is the hour.
So
Bobbie Z.
all of a sudden, I see like the tiniest of holes in this bubble. So I'm trying to work my fingers into it, work my hands into it.
Okay, all right.
Hold it around, and I'm stretching, trying to get my face
Do
out.
not go
And it's-
see the bubble.
Well,
No!
okay.
It almost looks as if it was a hot day on the Sahara and a rhino was giving birth to its
I
tiny
see.
little baby
Yeah,
boy.
There's moisture.
So much more. It's palpable. And so as I start to stick my face out of this thing, I can kind of get a little more, what feels like skin almost stretching and tearing and popping, and I can get a shoulder out. And I see, hey guys!
Ah!
Hey, I'm out!
Oh, you're
I'm
doing
out!
it!
And it's starting to slip and I'm wiggling,
Yeah.
kind of like a snake shedding its skin, but way more wet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
It's so wet.
And it's
I don't know.
No,
We don't know.
It's magic, and it's
Okay.
audible.
Yeah.
You know
you
what I
can see
mean?
that this ball is just sort of teetering on this plant
shit.
as it's
Oh,
moving
right.
around in it.
Can I fly and just kind of like stabilize the orb as he's trying to wiggle out of it?
I'm going to have you make a dexterity acrobatics check because
Okay.
it's all sort of glossy and wet like a soap bubble.
Yeah, that's not great.
Oh!
Dex +1, so 19 plus 20.
Oh yeah, you're able to stabilize it. It's
Plus
comes up.
one.
And when you get out, so like the bubble is at your loins, it just pops. And this soapy rainbow film covers you and Evelyn.
Ew.
And you're just drenched in, you know how oil takes on
Oh,
that
the
multi-hued
sheen.
sheen?
Am I still a crystal person?
Were you in the last session? Then you still are.
I'm also
and
made
so
of
you.
crystal. I'm a crystal
Okay.
gem now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gem people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gem-
he's sort of a purple
Gem
colored
dark
crystal, and she's a golden colored crystal.
I love that.
It's pretty live.
That's what happens when you drink weird cave liquids, I guess.
Yes. So this soapy magic is now coating the two of you.
Yes.
And it
Evelyn, you look
clings to
great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm made of crystal now.
Oh, jealous.
You recognized me right away, though. Sorry
the
we
thing.
didn't save you any.
Hey, it's okay. I've been in here. It's comfy. It's just
Here
getting a
we
little too hot
bid,
though.
we bid farewell to the ping pong ball.
Good times.
Bobbie Z.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
That's a great mini.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
looks dope.
I saw you guys doing stuff, but I couldn't hear anything. But it seems like it's really cool.
It's great. Everything's going well, actually. Everything's going really well, despite what it might look like or feel like at any given time. There is a plan, and it's being executed.
I tried to keep you abreast of everything with my gestures and interpretive dance, but from the gestures you were doing back, I feel like you maybe didn't get it, but I don't know.
Communicating nonetheless.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hear it, but were you crying? At one
I did
point?
cry a lot, yeah. I was unprepared for some of the scenes I was placed into, just emotionally.
They were intense.
They were intense.
Yeah. Here, let's talk privately.
Okay.
But over there, let's find a place for us to talk. For you and I, because we need to. Obviously, I have to update you on some of the things that have been happening,
Okay.
so that you know what really happened and not what you might have seen or heard.
Okay. Those two things wouldn't match.
No, they're not going to line up.
There is an enormous shrieking noise that fills this vast chamber, and you see what looks like a sliver or a ribbon of light
Ah!
just sort of appear over here. It's about 6 feet tall, and it just sort of widens slightly, and the sound intensifies. And then there's this gout of mucus that shoots out onto the floor.
Man, this episode. This is the.
There's always
this is the worst one.
orifices.
This is the wettest episode
Wet.
yet.
And then it widens a bit more, and a large spherical creature with many eyes
No.
begins to emerge from it. And then the shrieking stops, the rift suddenly collapses, and the beholder is cut in half.
Yay.
Oh God, that's great news. And it's just like eye stalks.
Yes,
Flopping around on the
flopping on the ground here is
Yeah.
just half of this orbicular creature with its eye stalks twitching and just sort of lying in pieces on the floor.
It's just reeking slop.
Yes,
Okay.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, wow.
and then the rift is gone.
Knew that was going to happen. Still disturbing. Makes me scared about all the other things I know that are going to happen.
That's a lot of eyes.
What thing do you know is going to happen?
A lot of things.
Like what?
Know this.
Mushroom people
Really?
Yeah.
Are they
surrounding us.
At all times.
Short mushroom people.
friendly? Are they friendly?
No clue. I just know that they're going to surround us.
I bet they're friendly.
Lava tentacles
Oh, I don't like that.
That's probably,
No.
yeah. That's usually not friendly.
no.
and a giant swaying three-headed snake statue.
Is that all happening?
But, you know.
Like here? Like right soon?
Is the statue in the
Well, I don't know. I had a vision of the exploded beholder. There's a exploded beholder.
Oh yeah.
So-
Yeah.
She was just like, "Whoa, yeah, you're right."
Yeah. So I don't.
So when you're flying around over there, like, do you get this? Do you get the sense? Well, I'm just gonna ask you. It's like, are you flying around like normal? Is this like normal gravity?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. But my hope was that I would just be able to jump over there.
Well, I mean, I could like feather fall all of us if we want to like something.
Just big
if
jumps.
something can launch us, then we could just.
Yeah.
I bet if you feather fall, I could just hold your hand and fly you over.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Now
not
we're talking.
levitation, so that's a DM judgment. But
You
Yeah,
like
if you're
basically-
tied to a rope and you cast Featherfall, you think you can.
Because I
get
can
around to the
carry
other side.
stuff, just
Okay.
not like a whole person.
It essentially renders you weightless.
I
Yeah.
take my pen out and I draw on your forehead because I can cast this on up to 5 people, I believe.
Okay, yeah, let's get it done.
Yeah, I could use it.
You just put like an F on his forehead.
on your forehead, I draw like a little fairy wing. And like, special effects. And
Right.
I draw like a little mote of power on your forehead. On your
Yeah,
forehead,
she's doing
I draw.
this makeup.
Okay.
She's doing
You notice I use the pen a little harder on your forehead.
Hey, all right.
And I put like a demon horn here and a demon horn here. And then punctuate it.
Drawing on Bobbie reminds me that we didn't do a character description for Bobbie because all of us had to be like, I'm a paladin human and I like these
Oh,
things
you
and all that
can hook
stuff.
them up.
Yeah.
I am a barbarian fighter,
Yeah.
and I'm in love with cheese. It's delicious.
I mean, I was just gonna say because there was an issue like my character intro. I mean, it took 45 minutes.
This is the entire first episode.
But I think that you basically got right to it.
Yeah.
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 And I mean, it's mostly there.
What else did you say about your?
It was a
It
journey.
went on.
Don't
and on.
start. As soon as it's the Pringles.
Let
sort
me
of
just cut you
continuum.
off right here.
There's a few things I didn't get into. Anyway,
So,
but-
is there any kind of cheese that Bobbie will not abide, or is he like?
He has never found a piece of cheese that he will not devour.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's essentially searching for that.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe it exists.
Yes. That's his character motivation. Here.
Yeah.
And so it just seems like this is not the exciting part. And it seems like that is the exciting
I
part.
assume we have to
Am I-
get over there. Yeah.
Is that how everybody's feeling?
I would be happy to float across holding a rope if that's.
Yeah, yeah. We can all go at the same time.
Yeah.
If we're all floating.
We're all floating
Yeah,
for
let's
do
the
it.
next
So you can move your minis over
minute.
to the other
So
side.
we gotta be
You
a
can
little
see
quick.
that the beholder is well and truly dead.
We got a minute.
Just its tongue hanging out. But some of its eye stalks that got sort of blown off or severed off are just sort of twitching on the floor and
Can
are
I
still
go
alive.
over to the beholder and like touch
Yeah.
some of the eyes? I want to pick one up.
Sure.
See if it's.
Yeah, when you pick up the eye stalk, it looks at you
Oh hey.
and a ray comes out.
I was just gonna say, I knew it. I knew it, and I didn't say anything, and that's
The
your
rays
fault,
are
really.
still functional.
Yes.
Twitching. It's
But
still,
it doesn't need the brain inside
it's
the.
not. They're not. They're not
You just
normal
got perked,
creatures.
dude.
Xavier,
Some of
roll
these
a
are bad.
D10 for me to see which eye stalk you picked up. at
Squirting
random.
flower.
No, some of them are like disintegrate.
Yeah, no.
That's
Petrify.
10. Here we go.
These are bad
D10.
eyes.
These are bad eyes.
2.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
The okay was too happy.
Okay.
Yes.
You want Dungeon Masters engaging in
No,
this.
we don't want to be that happy.
Then I need you to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw. So
Holy shit.
Okay.
That's beef. Okay. But con is going to be good for him, though.
Probably.
Luckily.
Yeah. 4
Plus.
+ 2.
Plus
Plus
8,
two,
6.
Save. You got +4.
Oh, say +4. Ha ha. plus 4, that's 8.
8. Okay, you're halfway there.
Oh god.
Awesome. So you got zapped by the ray, and the rest of you see that the eye stalk is still twitching in his hand, but Bobbie isn't moving. He's like frozen in place.
We just got you here.
I'm like 3 years old.
Believe me, this is probably one of the best ones he could have picked up.
No, they're all bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, you say that he is not moving.
Yes, it's
But
like
is
it's like
that because
magic is there's even a faint little outline of magic around him. He's just frozen.
Oh,
in place.
okay. So he's not petrified.
No.
He is paralyzed.
Yeah.
And that's much better.
Yes.
I mean, and I'm gonna walk in front of Bobbie and I'm gonna say, have we learned anything about tentacles? Have we,
No, you're
just as a
right.
lesson, just like next time you see a tentacle, what are you gonna not do?
Touch it
You're gonna look directly into it?
after you, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird. Now,
Could I, like with Mage Hand, maybe grab the eyeball and just like pop it?
Oh, nice. Yes, you can do that. No check required.
Oh.
And yes, it just goes,
Nice. Okay.
and it goes limp after that.
Nice.
Nicely done.
nice.
All right.
Smart.
I would just keep popping.
Is he still? Oh yeah. I guess
He
if
is
there's
still
are there
paralyzed.
are there
I mean,
more on the ground?
we might be
Can
able
I
to-
stomp them.
Use some of them,
Oh.
right? Like point them at something.
I'm not.
Oh, like a but we don't know
Like a
we don't know where
wand.
it's gonna look.
This one in my hand is still alive.
Well, with the mage hand, you could just grab it by the eyeball and like point it at stuff and like use it as like a, I don't know, special effects coordinator.
Yeah, I
doing
mean,
special
listen,
effects
we love the
stuff.
hustle, obviously.
Yeah.
They could be handy.
Yeah.
It could be.
If we have some way, I'm open to the idea.
I
that
guess
we
can I detect magic on one of the ones that's still flopping around and see if I can decipher what sort of ray? If it's a Romano, you know.
I will let you make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Intelligence Arcana.
+5. 9 + 5 is a number, I bet.
14.
14. You are not. You can't identify just by looking at the eyes what they do.
Squish.
kinda look the
I
same.
squish. I
Yeah,
step
it's
and
just
squish.
anything I don't understand. I
Make
just
an,
squish.
make an attack roll, Jim. This is just
Oh.
a strength. Add your strength bonus to a d20.
That's probably going to be -1. Strength, yeah, -1. Now the AI symbol is.
That's a.
That's the
a
one?
nat 20.
Oh, that's the 20, and the
Yeah.
15-year anniversary is the one.
Oh,
Because
oh,
there's
wait.
there's
That's
two
really
there's
messed
symbols
up.
on here. There's the AI
so
symbol.
messed
It's 20.
That's the 20.
Yeah.
So honest.
All right. Then it's a 20.
All right. Yes, you step on it. Roll damage. This is, or actually, it's an unarmed attack, so it's just 1 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, well, my strength modifier is 9. Is that
so
what that
minus
number
one.
is?
-1. So you heal it.
Oh,
you step
wow.
on it and it
It
heals.
gets better?
Oh my
It's
god.
kind of rubbery, and it takes
I slip?
It takes the weight,
He slipped and fell down.
I cry again.
and then as you sort of try to grind it under your foot, and you're struggling to actually kill this thing, roll a d10 to see what ray it fires at
Oh
you.
my
But
god.
since it was a crit, doesn't he get double dice?
But it's an unarmed attack, so you don't roll dice.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
But
it.
wouldn't he for damage?
Crit is just you roll the dice twice.
This is a hand-to-hand.
I was trying.
Yeah.
I
Well, hand to
Six,
tentacle.
Chris.
A 6. All right. Okay, this is hilarious.
God.
Hilarious.
I mean, no, this is like old school D&D shit is what's happening.
These rays.
Did you hear this cackle?
Yeah.
This is old school dungeon crawl shit.
Yes. Okay, so it must succeed on a strength saving throw.
That's not good for me.
No, your strength
Minus
saves
one.
are
-1.
-1.
Can I
So
use my protection fighting style to impose disadvantage on its attack? Or is
It's
its
not
attack?
an attack.
It's a ray.
Die
I
from this.
tried to mom arm through, but I can't.
17 -1
One
is 16.
You made it.
Yes! Thank God. So, but we see this beam
Yeah.
leap out
Yes.
from the ground
It
as he's
jumps
trying to
up at
stomp
him,
on it.
And he gets out of the way, which is good. I'm going to tell you what it is.
Tell me what it is. I'm curious.
It's telekinetic ray. It was basically going to throw you in the pit.
Oh, jeez.
I'm starting to think that everything you've told me up until this point has been a lie. I haven't known you that long.
Everything?
Well, no. And the only reason I'm staying is for the viewers watching through the invisible fairies that you told me were following us. If I didn't think that they were scrying in from around the world to watch this right now,
Worlds.
I'd be gone.
Your
I'm doing it
commitment
for
to
the
your
fans.
art is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. I say, well, listen. I mean, that's your heart's in the right place. That's the main thing. Don't step on any more of these.
All right, yeah. No, I can see exactly. This is a real adventure that you've brought me on. The fact that you're filming it obviously is cool, but
Well, it's a documentary.
right. You gotta lead with that.
Yeah.
I like
guess that's
Cersei's
true.
idea. Why don't we put them in a bag and then maybe we can throw them at something later?
Yeah.
Actually, that's true.
Oh.
No, what we do? No. We mage hand them up and into the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So we hold the bag like this, and they don't look at it.
Bag it up.
those of you with more pious magics, can't you like fix a paralysis?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What's the point of
I was just about to
all
say,
that praying?
with all this talk,
Yeah.
you've got another saving throw coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and make another con save.
Come
See
on,
if you can
Bobbie,
shake
buck
off
up,
this
and
effect.
I give you Bardic Inspo.
Oh no.
That seems like a 1.
+4 is
Oh,
5.
don't even bother using the Bardic Inspo.
All right, he's still paralyzed.
Yeah.
I don't have like a get out of paralyzed.
No, I don't
spell.
either. I have healing, but I don't think that'll work.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess
It's-
you should just carry me around anyway, so it's...
Yeah, put him back in the bubble.
Yeah.
it's not any different. Yeah, exactly. If only we had
Safer
one.
that way.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great times. As soon as he gets out of the bubble, the beam.
There are only 2 more twitching eye stalks left.
Okay, let's
I don't have a
The
bag.
other one, the
Let's
other one's
pouch him up.
died.
Yeah.
And
Let's
the one
pouch
that-
him up.
Somebody else could try to detect what they are.
I mean,
it might
I
be-
could sit here and I could cast Identify as a ritual, but during that time, how do I know one of these eyeballs isn't going to twitch and like
Yeah.
This is
sear
the
my
key.
tits off or something?
Yeah, it was just like pew.
Yeah.
So what we
true.
need, it happens more often than you think. So we definitely need. I have a pouch on my belt. I'm just gonna hold it out like this. I need you, if you would be so kind,
Mage hand.
mage hand stock into bag, and we'll have these for later. It's like a snack.
I would like to attempt to try and stuff them in the bag
Yep.
while holding the eyeball so that they can't ray anybody.
All right, so you mage hand one of them. As soon as you grab it, it twitches and writhes and fires a random beam. I would like you to roll a d10 for me to see who it targets first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well, I
6,
got a
7, 8,
10,
9,
and
10.
that's-
You!
Oh shit!
You pick it up and it immediately like turns around, like too fast.
In my head, I'm like, I don't want it to hit Omin.
This is the most D&D game of D&D
That's ever D&D.
This is it. This is it.
right, well,
Here's
here-
the
And now
soundtrack like
roll a d10 again to see what ray it is.
Video.
And it's got to be a different one from the others. So,
This was a 1.
a 1.
Can I try to jump in front of it and take
It's
the beam?
Ray Charles.
Can she?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna
Then-
try to
So
jump
we
in
can
front of
chew.
In that case, you're hit automatically.
it. Okay.
You don't want to be hit by these.
A crystal beam of light shoots in front of you.
All right, but you still get a wisdom
honestly, that
saving
might
throw.
help.
So go ahead
Yeah.
and make a
Being crystal might actually
Well, I
help.
was crystal. I don't know if that.
I rolled a nat 20.
See? There we go.
excellent.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
All right, the beam hits you,
And it
but
refracts.
does not affect you, and then refracts. And I'd like all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I knew it too.
What did I say?
Oh shit!
No good deed goes unpunished. I was trying to be so noble.
Everybody but Evelyn gets to make a
What
wisdom
kind of saving
throw.
throws?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Thank the
Is this
Lord.
charmed magic?
Yes, this is a charm effect.
Okay, so I
missed
get
my
advantage on this.
17.
Made it. You're good.
That's a 17, and then okay, yeah. So
Yeah, you're good.
18 on the dice plus 3.
You're good. Omen. Omen the Wise, they call him.
Right here. Yeah, well, listen. It's been said.
Did they call him that?
All right, here we go. 8 plus 4. But I'm trying to remember if I have this as being a half elf. If I,
I
have
think
the
you
same-
do.
Yeah.
don't you? The advantage again on saving throws against being. Let me look at.
Charmed.
Cleric features.
No, it's a racial trait.
Yeah. It's Fey ancestry.
Yeah, you
That's
have it too. So you
yeah,
get
exactly,
one more.
right? That's what I'm talking about. Woo! All right, now, much better. An 18 on the dice with my prodigious wisdom score. Now it's 22.
Okay.
Wow.
You were all sort of hit by this beam, but none of you are charmed.
Sorry.
I appreciate
Great
it.
job.
I say, no more stocks.
No more.
After
Stocks
it
were your
fires
idea.
its beam, it dies, so there's only one left twitching.
Yeah, no, our stocks.
I'm gonna put something on this.
I'm done with the stocks. Yeah.
Put the bag over it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the bag and just put the bag.
He's getting a book out.
I'm gonna put the bag over it.
As soon as you
and
come
say,
near the bag, it's like looking at you.
There's no way.
It inches away from you.
it wriggles.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's an inchworm.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Then it turns its eye toward you. Roll a d10 for me.
Son of a beeswax. 2.
We've already done that one, so roll again.
Oh boy.
We need a new.
That's a 2. Here, I'll trade it.
All right.
No, 0. 10, I guess.
Oh, 10. Okay.
Oh no!
Make a dexterity saving throw, Omin.
But that's a -1.
Into the void with you.
Okay. I got a good feeling about this. I've never. Nothing bad has ever happened.
Don't say that. Is it 20? Is it a
It's a
20?
natural 20.
This side of the table's on fire. If you guys want us to roll any of your dice, don't worry.
It was the disintegrate, wasn't it?
It was the death ray,
Yeah.
which if it hit you would have done 55 points of damage.
Yeah.
And if you had hit 0, you would have died automatically.
4 times my HP.
We almost killed Omin Dran.
Omin Dran almost killed Omin Dran. And so, and that's
crap.
it. That's it for this thing, right? It goes, it just,
Yeah, that,
I just
and it
grab
does.
it and I throw it out into the void. Say, no more. If we see any more, don't touch these.
I feel a
They're
little nauseous.
bad. We need to put a sign by these.
Yeah, don't touch them.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Don't touch them.
Don't touch them.
You can repeat your saving throw. Con save.
11 plus 4 is 15.
You,
So
you have
close.
your inspiration
I have a
too.
question.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
D6.
Oh,
Great.
It's a D6.
For that bard.
2.
You're good.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yay.
17. Baby.
Right.
Can I suggest that we take a short rest?
I think that's a great idea.
I could use to sit down.
Sleepy time.
Yeah.
Because, we're tired and I need my divinity back.
We can't risk another worker uprising, so.
No,
Can someone
exactly.
stay awake just in case another thing opens up?
Well, the short rest is only about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll watch. We're gonna keep an eye out for these portals.
I'll keep an eye out, and I go to my corner to do my portent again, because that's on cooldown.
So on a short rest, do I get any slots back?
Well, actually, you won't be able to finish a short rest.
I'm telling you, this
I
is
was trying so
this is the old magic. This is like the nasty bad D&D
So
coming to get you.
You get nothing before you're interrupted.
Shit! Fuck!
Something's coming.
She
Just
said
as we sit
yesterday
down.
something about
Yeah,
not being
as
able to
soon as we
rest.
sit down.
Yeah.
Start to take boot off.
Yeah, exactly. One boot off.
Just a little rock in there.
Another half-formed portal to the far realm intermittently opens and disgorges these horrible slurping noises. Mucus sort of drips out of it, and you
Yeah.
see, maybe even through the rift, some sort of undulating form. But what actually sort of comes out is a dribble of blackish gray goo that then coalesces into what appears to be a living ooze. A puddle of blackish effluvia.
Effluvia!
Effluvia.
The vocabulary in
Wow.
this game.
You scored a 1600.
It's getting turned up. It's
I
yeah.
went to school with it.
I'd like everybody to roll an initiative.
Effluvia Jones.
Effluvia Jones.
Big crush on her. Oh no.
All right.
15.
Okay, so we got 15 for Bobbie.
10 plus 2, that's 12 for
12.
certainty.
17 minus 1. So
16.
7 plus 1 for 8.
8.
4 plus 2 for Jim. That's a 7.
6.
number?
It's
It's a number.
All right. Surprisingly, the ooze goes first with its -2
Really?
dexterity modifier. Yes.
This slime.
All right. So it sprouts these pseudopods, pulls itself closer to you.
to
pods.
who is it?
And this ooze will target one of you at random. That will be Omin.
Yeah.
Omin, you sense a psychic intrusion upon your brain as this creature seems to be accosting your mind.
Oh no.
Make a intelligence saving throw.
Would it surprise you to learn that Omin is not very intelligent?
No.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't actually.
Is that an attack?
It
This
was an
is
attack
not.
by Chris on me.
Okay.
This is
It
not.
With his
feels
hateful
like
words.
it feels like an attack.
All right.
Is what it is.
Yes, exactly, right here. So it's just whatever comes up on the dice. A 17.
Well done, sir. You take half damage from this psychic attack, and half of 8 is 4.
It is.
So you take 4 psychic damage from this gray ooze.
Okay, looking at a big 6 HP.
Bobbie, or sorry, before Bobbie, you rolled a 16.
I did.
Omin, you go, and Bobbie's on deck.
Here, I'm gonna go hog wild in this thing.
Yep. This thing looks pretty fearless. It's very slowly crawling toward you all.
Did you
So-
paralyze?
No, not yet. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh, he
okay.
did
Yes.
good with the
Okay.
bardic inspiration.
Inspiration,
So,
thank you, man.
so I know that I think they don't really care about sharp things.
Ooze?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
but
makes sense.
but hopefully the maul is gonna work out okay here. So yeah, I'm gonna go at it with the maul, and then I can use whenever I use the attack action, I can make a weapon attack as a bonus action as well, twice per rest. So I think I'm just gonna try to hit it twice.
Okay.
First attack,
This thing's really easy to hit.
19
Hit.
plus 4 for 23. Acceptable.
Except
I hope. Now, 2d6 plus 2 damage. 4, so 10.
wow. Okay. Yeah, you smash this thing with the maul, and you may repeat.
I was just gonna say, and then I wait for a second to see if it's still conscious, and
It
then
is
just
alive.
on the backswing, here it comes.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, where's your second attack coming from?
My second attack comes from the fact that I am a war priest.
Oh, okay.
It's really handy.
Praise the
War
blood.
priest has a bunch of cool features, actually. Right, here we go. 18 plus 4 for 22.
You hit it again.
All right, try more of this. 8 points on the back.
It looks really, really hurt after 2 smashies from Omin's big maul.
All right. Who's next?
Bobbie,
How solid does this thing look?
it's viscous, so it's solid, but you don't think you could like pick it up without it dripping
And I won't
falling
do
through
that.
your fingers.
Yeah,
That was,
suplex.
that was the plan. Into the void.
Suplex into the void.
Suplex the gray ooze into the void. I'll allow it.
All right.
Too dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go at it with my Morning Star.
All right.
So let's see. 18 plus 5.
You smash
That's a
it.
lot. Okay. So we go D8. 4 plus 5, 9.
Yeesh.
And just like that, the battle is over.
Okay, so these holes, they just stay pumping them out.
Yeah.
You just beat up whatever comes out of these
Like,
holes.
do we have to just like grind like to the end of this thing? Like, is there any safety from this?
I sincerely doubt it. I mean, look at how unstable. For all we
The whole
know,
place
this
is
entire
wrecked.
thing might just crumble into the ground if
No,
we
it's
don't
right.
move out of here quickly.
Are we covered in anything from beating this thing's brains in?
Nope, it didn't get any of it on me,
Okay.
which is good.
Do we see a door along this wall or anything? I don't know what.
So you see, as you survey the surroundings, this archway had been kind of bricked up or sealed up, but somebody's broken through it to create an opening into what clearly looks like a tomb.
Yeah.
Over
I'm getting tomb
here,
energy.
you see a door tucked in a corner into a room that has flickering light. And over here, there's just the smallest break in the corner of this wall that suggests a chamber beyond, but no other visible entry point.
Why don't we just go in and shut the door? Have a little rest.
Sleepy girl.
I'm
Bar
gonna.
it.
I think we should clear the room first, or I'm gonna go check out the crowd.
Make sure the room is good.
Yeah.
Did the
Tomb?
portal appear in the same place each time, or did it appear in different places?
It was in a slightly different place, but
we
in,
don't know-
in this central area.
It's probably coming from, the rift.
The void.
But there's the tomb room,
Yeah, I wanna clear the tomb room.
and then sleep
Just
in there?
yeah, just make sure it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, certainty. When you peer your head in there, it is a dusty, forsaken, has never been cleaned in its life kind of room, just absolutely caked in dust. The only features that you notice are there is a cobweb draped, what might be a sarcophagus, dominating the room. It's this big rectangular thing. There is carvings, dust-covered carvings on the sides of the sarcophagus, and you believe there might even be an inscription which you can't read from as far away as you are. But on top of this sarcophagus is what looks like another stone casket, smaller
Double
It's sort of laid on top. Yeah, it's a double casket.
Bunk casket.
And that's this thing.
Yeah.
And it too has
get some top
sort of
casket.
ornate carvings on its side, covered with dust and cobwebs.
Okay. I'm gonna creep forward and see if I can make out the inscription.
All right. What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
It is none of those.
Huh. Okay.
You think it might be Dwarvish.
Dwarvish.
Oh, there's
None of
a
us.
Durgar situation down here. Yeah.
Okay. Can I investigate and see if any of this has been disturbed in recent time or when this other sarcophagus was placed upon the first one?
Yeah.
The bonus sarcophagus.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a wisdom perception check.
Okay. That's an 18 plus 3, 21.
That's excellent. So once you're in the room, you see that there's evidence of attempted tomb robbery here. There are skeletons of what you
Uh-oh.
assume to be Durgar, kind of under the dust and cobwebs around the tomb, like they were trying to
Pulverized.
open
Yeah.
it and move it. And one of the skulls of these dead dwarves has a big gaping hole in it, like something punched through it.
All right. So do we want to check this place for traps? I'm not for
Yeah.
any particular reason.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in. It's like I can see that she's brushed it away. There's some
Yes.
tomb raiding going on over here.
You also notice as you're brushing away the sides that there's kind of a story etched into the
relief.
sides. A relief.
What a relief.
Yes. On the sides of the lower sarcophagus. And you can see that they appear to be the adventures of a dwarven heroine. And in many of the scenes, she's wielding a formidable-looking war pick.
Does the hole in the skull look vaguely war pick shaped?
Yes.
Are you getting pick energy? Big pick energy? Big pick All right, so I love what I'm hearing though.
Yeah, can I step up to the smaller sarcophagus and like, not disturbing it, but look at it and think, like, is it about the size of a dwarf?
Sarcophagus mini.
It would be really snug. A dwarf could easily fit inside of it, but it would be a pretty snug fit.
I mean, they're dead.
Yeah.
And there's the inscriptions on that are also in Dwarvish, so you're not sure what
yeah.
they mean.
Okay.
Are they from the same time period, like the art styles?
Yes.
Okay, so they're of a piece.
Yes.
They come as a combo.
Yeah.
Could I wander in and religion check to see if I can know anything about these?
Yeah, I'll move you up there.
Can I just go in and sit down and watch?
Yeah.
I don't understand any of this. I just like to.
19 plus 2, 21.
Okay.
These dice are nuts.
Don't curse it. I can't.
That's too late.
It
Thanks for the
never
energy.
happens to me ever.
Do you understand Dwarvish, perchance? No. Okay. What you're able to read from the iconography and just sort of the layout of this room is that whoever is entombed here was done so belovedly. This is obviously a place of great importance to whoever built it. You sense this might have been built by the dwarves. And whoever is entombed in the sarcophagus is probably someone of great importance in the society of dwarves that dwell here. You get the sense that the casket on top, your first instinct was, well, maybe it's like a child or an offspring, but it's not.
I didn't say it out loud, but yes.
It's not. You think that this particular dwarven culture buried their weapons in their own caskets.
That is so fresh. That is cool
so
as hell.
I feel like
Metal.
Evelyn would know that too because she's super
Yeah.
into weapons. So
Yes.
she's like, I think that the pick is in there.
I think it's probably very dangerous.
And I don't think we should touch anything.
I think it's incredibly dangerous.
I can see the pick's
Well,
handiwork
no, I
here.
was just gonna say. I wonder if the pick just handles it from now on.
And also because it would be very rude.
Yes. I mean, is having your skull picked out the appropriate response to rude behavior?
Well, it depends.
Fuck around and find out.
I
So-
suppose.
But question, so there is a whole nother area for us to stand in.
Oh, yeah.
I do have a rope. Maybe is there anything to tying the rope around the lid and stepping out of the room and then trying to take the top off of it and see if anything
that's
happens?
interesting.
Why?
Because maybe we can use that pick for something later since we don't know what we're going to fight down here.
what if the pick is enchanted and then you just release it from this thing and then it comes after you?
Picks all our brains.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, my fear is that these tomb robbers came in here after all this stuff
With
was
that
interred.
same idea.
But they probably were in the same room with it because there's a skull right there.
Soft pitch.
Yeah.
Clear the other rooms first, then maybe come back.
I'm feeling that flavor.
You don't want to open it up at all.
Listen, these pictures here, Bobbie, this bitch doesn't fuck around.
You don't either, though.
No, but I'm telling, like, I think she would clean my clock.
That's saying a lot.
Like, certainty from where we came from, I'm ready to throw down.
Different story.
Certainty now?
A weakling.
Uncertainty.
Wow. While they're all discussing that,
Let's clear the rooms.
Jim wants to find
Jasmine's
a
never
quiet
gonna
place.
forgive me for that.
You're poking beholder eyeballs. And just, let's go look at the other rooms.
Yeah. Let's room it up.
I want to go in here. I'm looking
Yeah.
for a place to cry. That's
Yeah, the door is open.
removed.
I'm gonna look in here.
Yeah.
The door is
Go in here
open.
real quick and take a look around.
The door is open. You realize this was a horrible mistake. As you look around the room, you see it is full of much fresher corpses of dwarven kind.
It's a good place to cry.
You count 7 corpses, basically kind of dragged or flung about this room. All of their heads have been chopped off, and their brain pans emptied.
Nope.
That's a great room for you to cry in, though. That's just
Yeah,
that's
you wouldn't be
such
the only
good
one who
vibes.
cried in
Just
there.
turns
Yeah.
around. Nope.
We also did see some mind flayers. That was an important piece too.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So have you chosen this pile of rocks to cry on?
This is where I'm gonna sit.
Can we, when we walk out of the room, we just see with his hands?
Hand in my hands. I bring my cowl up over my face so that it's not as
I'm just
obvious.
gonna walk over to Jim real quick. I'm gonna say, it's a full day. It's a full day of shooting.
No, I understand, and I just need a minute to collect myself, and I'm gonna be right back at it. But I haven't known you a long time.
You got to leave it all on the stage.
I'm trying to trust you, and it's tough. It's tough.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you say? It could be a communications issue. I mean, what
I'm
would you
getting
say
hurt
then?
a lot. I think all the lies and the hurting. I haven't known you, that long, but it's been a lot of lies and a lot of hurting. Is that the kind of thing that I should expect?
It's a rough industry. To the victor goes the spoils. There's a lot of. Listen. I saw something special when I saw you on that stage in Greyhawke. I said, this one. Just break it down for me. And what did you see? Obviously, we're not ready for that scene yet. A lot of work sort of went into making it just so. What did you end up seeing back in there?
I'm pretty sure that room is full of real dead bodies. I don't think it's a set. I think this is a tomb, and I think that there's rotting corpses in that room. That's something that I'm not familiar with. Maybe you deal with that on a daily basis. I have a show that I do in Greyhawke, and when I'm not there, I have a very nice place just up the street that I stay in.
So would it make you feel better? Would it help you get back on set? Show me some of your material.
Oh.
I got a couple things up my sleeve.
I know that, but I wanna see them. I heard you have a little drum.
I have a little drum. Yeah.
Is that right? You do anything crazy with that drum?
I'm gonna come forward and sit cross-legged like a little kid on the floor. I've been here before.
Right. Well,
Yeah, Uncle Jim, show us the drum.
Everybody comes out. Well, I do have a couple
he
tricks.
does. He pulls out a little bongo from under his cape, and he just starts sort of tapping. I've got a really high performance score. I don't know if that could help anybody.
Go ahead
here.
and make a
might.
check.
I got some rations. You guys want?
Yeah, some popcorn. This is exciting.
Don't even look. It's just hand it back.
18. 14
Okay.
on a dice.
Well, just tapping on that bongo.
I'm calming down.
The
too.
trauma of
Yeah.
what you just saw just sort of evaporates.
Right.
Good. I feel better.
No.
I think we all feel.
He's actually really good.
Man, I'm feeling like $1 million. I have
Joke!
to.
Joke! joke, Uncle Jim. Give us a joke.
No, it doesn't
Give
work
us a
that way.
joke.
That's
Give us
not
a
how.
joke.
I'm not. That's not. What,
You're dancing. No, this is not how it's
That's
going to
not.
work.
Oh.
It's not. That isn't how it.
I perform my material.
Yeah.
And then hopefully other people appreciate it.
Oh.
You don't do
All I can
magic?
do. I don't really especially like magic. I prefer music.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm-
Which I think is
What?
magical.
Could I ask, like,
I
what
think
was
it's a good medical there.
just so I have it straight? What's your name again?
Jim Darkmajiq.
Dark what?
Darkmajiq.
Oh, but you don't like.
Well, the magic that I produce is magic of the spirit. I stir the soul.
Oh, so like not. Okay.
So not like magic.
I can do magic. I can do it,
Yeah.
but
All of us are like trying not to show we're disappointed. Oh, cool.
That's
Drums.
great.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
So
very talented.
Yeah.
yeah, I say, listen. I think we all feel a lot better. Just that those magic fingers.
Yeah.
Those magic fingers on that drum.
Did you say there were corpses in here?
Yeah.
a lot of corpses.
All right.
Let's go look at the
I
dead
report them
bodies.
to everyone else. Yeah, there's about 7.
4011.
As Evelyn marches up to look at the corpses,
Yeah.
you realize that the trauma of seeing the corpses so overwhelmed you in the moment that there was something else in there that you saw that just sort of got,
Oh.
you just sort of blanked out on.
Oh, like as you're playing the drum, you're like, oh,
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What did I see?
You saw what looked to be a fragment of obsidian sticking up out of the floor.
oh, so that's where our chunk. That's where our chunk is.
So, before everyone sort of leaves, I reach out and I grab Omin
Yeah.
and I go, "Your chunk is in there too.
A little chunk.
Your chunk."
It's not my chunk. I mean,
I'd make a saving
Oh no.
throw.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you what kind of saving throw. That will help a great deal.
Yeah. Then
Well, I rolled a 5 on the die, so unless it's...
He hasn't told you what kind of saving throw it is
Yeah,
yet, so I
see,
feel like
so
that
I think
roll is
technically-
premature.
Yeah, that's true. I should do it again once he tells me
I
what kind
think
of...
so. You didn't even know what you were
Yeah.
rolling
If
for.
it's a bad roll.
That was just I accidentally dropped the die.
It's wisdom.
My wisdom is +1, so...
Okay.
+1. 6.
are you sure it isn't a charisma? Are you sure it isn't a charisma?
Or strength even.
Yeah.
Maybe it's performance.
All
It
right.
might be.
Um,
Nothing. No response.
He's
Zero.
using a lot of books.
yeah, I'm
and
using a
He
lot of
just
books.
looked
I'm
through
sorry.
3 books. That's how we know it's a shit show.
Oh, she's
What?
leaving.
What the
What?
mini's gone?
She's
What?
leaving.
There's 3 books.
So you were all sort of distracted in the moment. You were distracted, Jim, and you were all distracted. You just sort of glanced away from the door for an instant, and when you look back, Evelyn's not there.
Uh-oh.
I hate when Evelyn's not there.
All right, here. I'm gonna. As soon as I see her like pop out, I have to heal myself right now. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but my guess is that having 6
Let us roll
HP
initiative to see what
Oh,
happens
yeah.
next.
Do you know how many times this man has killed my character?
I got a
15.
12.
Jim got a 12. 15 for Omin.
13 for
13 for Bobbie.
8.
8 for certainty.
I'm distracted. I'm like,
And you can make a saving throw too, Evelyn.
Okay.
back home.
Great.
Uncle Jim can like do
What kind
really
of saving
cool
throw?
magic.
Sorry, not a saving throw.
But now he plays
Initiative.
bongos
He
like
was
that.
like a magician.
Yeah.
I got 19 on that roll, so
That's good.
20 total initiative.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Me too. I was excited. I thought he had cards or something.
It like scares me those times.
That's not so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Evelyn, since you're first up in initiative, I'll just describe what happened.
Okay.
So as soon as you started to stand in the doorway, you saw something scuttling across the ceiling. And it was big and horrible, the most horrible thing maybe you've ever seen in your life. But then
Really?
it
I've
seemed
seen
to
a lot of
cast
horrible
some
things.
sort of spell on you, and you were held in place. And it used that moment to basically snatch you in its claws. And I'll show you what you see, because you are still currently held, and you can't talk in your present predicament. But
Only I see
that?
it?
Is it the claw snatcher?
No, I don't want to see that. No, thank you.
that's so kind of wrong. Yeah.
No.
Okay, well.
Okay,
that
but
sucks.
at the end of your turn, before it actually does anything to you, you get to repeat the saving throw to shake off the effect.
What if that 19 was the saving throw? What if...
What if
What if?
What if?
we're looking
Do
for
it.
a big number?
17 plus, what was the wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
This is good.
Saving throw.
Yes.
Plus 3 to 17, so
All right.
20.
So you are no longer magically held. Now it's the end of your turn, so you can't take any actions, but talking is well within your purview.
So I'm attached
And you're
to
actually
the ceiling?
you're pulled up inside the doorway.
Oh, she disappeared because she was in the
Yes.
ceiling. Yuck.
Whoopsie! Sorry. Gross monster, kind of like a spider with crab claws on the ends of some of the legs, and also a bloated, weird body and weird eyes. Probably don't come in here, but
You're just dishing it up.
You just hear it say, "I got this."
Oh, please.
just sec.
Okay, all right. Who's next?
All right. Next up is Omin,
It's me.
and then Bobbie is on deck.
I got a great idea. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds
Evelyn's like, I got this. You're like, fine. No, no. I'm
on
just gonna heal
myself.
Yeah.
I will definitely get cut in half if I go in there. But I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at second level on myself. So we're looking for 2d8. One.
Our luck's run out, Jerry. You had to say something.
2 ones. Plus 2.
That's 2. That's 4.
4.
Woot.
Really, like, legitimately bad. Super bad. You've seen the movie Super Bad? It's like that.
Les McLovin.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
Cry.
Okay.
Be sad.
Crying is a free
with
action.
Jim.
do that freely.
No. So,
The crying rock is currently occupied, so you can't.
yeah, I can't cry
you have
over
to
here.
do something else.
Get out of the way. I really gotta sob for a second. I'm gonna say, coming, and I'm gonna stay out here.
Splendid. Bobbie.
We can't see the monster from where we are.
Correct.
Can I see the piece of stone, the Oblivion?
If you walk up to the door.
Closer to the doorway, you could get a glimpse of it, I bet.
I would like to maneuver myself to the outside of the wall.
Okay.
So in case that thing comes out,
Oh, Wargamer stuff.
I'm set with my Morning Star to
Holding your action.
smash it right in the head.
Excellent. Yes, and from there, when you sort of peer through the door, you can see there is this black lump cresting over the floor, like the obelisk fragment is half sunk into the floor.
So we would need some sort of pick to get it out of the floor. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Very much.
I was wondering. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Come full circle.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
We got to get it somehow.
All right, and so that is Bobbie's turn. Now it is Jim's turn.
Okay. I will walk over to the door.
Certainty is on deck.
I'm gonna wipe my nose on my sleeve, and I will see if this will work. I'm gonna pull a coin out, and I'll sort of shuffle it around in my fingers a couple times, and then hold it up. It starts to glow, and I'm gonna cast Jim's glowing coin. I'm just gonna flick it and try to land it in here.
Okay.
So this spider thing has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or he's gonna be super distracted. He's gonna be like, hypnotized by my coin.
Hypnotized.
And sorry, what kind of save?
It's a wisdom saving throw, and you're gonna have to beat a 13.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully this wicked alien bug.
Yeah. Monies.
Yeah. Big claws.
All right. Although it has no bonus on its wisdom save, it rolled a nat 15, which means it is not.
It's a smart
affected
fucking
by
spider.
the
Jesus
glittering
Yeah,
coin.
sorry, no way. Listen, I've seen this before.
What is this, some kind of coin trick? No.
But there is a bit more light in the room than there was before, and so you can see the ghastly creature. Hello.
What?
I told you it was off.
Yuck.
So it's on the ceiling, so its back is exposed.
Yes. And here's the hideous thing. You can see on its back are these kind of bumps or rises that are kind of flexing in and out and they're all about brain size.
Nice.
Oh,
This is
Ate the brains.
worst.
hence the
It's
dead
the
brains.
And their
left.
It's a brain
It stays
eater.
chewing on them.
It's a brain eater.
And is
it's-
it holding Evelyn
Yes.
in one of its pincers?
It's upside down on the ceiling, and it's got Evelyn by the pincers,
Oh, that's nasty.
and is sort of kind of turning her around too.
Until Evelyn gets out of the way, I'm limited as to what I can do to help there.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
Is it doing anything to her? Is it wrapping her in a web, or is it?
It looks like it's trying to upend her so it can eat her brain.
Okay.
But before that happens,
Turn around and find his brain.
where are the brains on these things?
Also, I am made of crystal, so maybe it can't
That's
find my
true.
brain.
that's the
Hard time.
distinct
That
possibility.
is actually a kick-ass.
That
Just
is right.
spinning you as
Yes.
fast as you
Does your
can.
brain crystal too?
I don't know.
So you might be completely
Yeah, you're
uninterested.
basically-
My
all-
head is like clear,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Once you realize that,
no brain.
it's gonna be hard. Sorry about that.
Joke's on you.
I apologize, ma'am.
All right.
I couldn't be more embarrassed.
They're clustered around the door, and they're all horrified.
We haven't had a long rest in a while. I'm running low on spell slots, so I'm gonna try to go for something big. I'm gonna lurk back into this room and say, kind of like, I have candles. Light a couple candles, and say. Hello, here to pay respects to you, wonderful dwarven goddess of all things good and great. There is a vile beast desecrating your tomb that seeks to take that from you that I would never take. If you could grant me your boon and your blessing and help me out, because please.
Very good. When you take the time to do that, you hear something in the casket start bumping around.
No fucking way.
Now we're gonna have to fight this and this bug,
No.
and then something's gonna come through a hole.
Okay. It's. I push the lid.
Okay, you pop the lid off the casket,
Up top.
and an adamantine war pick suddenly rises up out of the casket, swings itself around in the air, and then just sort of hovers next to you.
Yeah, it's a magic weapon type thing. Yeah, let it do the work. Let it do the work.
Cool. It just hovers around me.
Like it's waiting to be
Okay.
held or grabbed.
Cool. I don't feel like I'm about to get cursed.
This is princess. This is princess transformation. You gotta grab it so the light can shoot out.
It's scary because you lean forward.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad.
Magic dwarven weapons do weird shit to you. Like, oh, I never want to be outside again.
What do you do?
But it's
I reach out, trepidatious. I bow to it the
Yeah.
way one does to like a hippogriff.
Yeah, exactly. Snatch.
I reach for it.
It's like really heavy.
Oh,
Like,
God.
suddenly it just it kind of surrenders its weight to you, and you're like, oh God, and now its head is lying on the floor, and you're trying to wield this big weapon. And you're like, oh my God, this thing is so heavy.
Yeah.
You gotta drag it in there.
That's a
like
Bob.
40
Bobby,
pounds.
you just hear me go, Bobby!
What are you doing in there? Did you open it without us?
I
As
just think.
you're kind of like dragging it across the floor, it says to you telepathically, easy there. You are hurting me. Just kidding. I am indestructible. Let us go kill evil.
Yes! I love the cut of your jib. Okay, I'm gonna get help. Great thing you're indestructible because this is probably gonna be very unpleasant for you. And I continue trying to drag it.
Not so much unpleasant as slightly humiliating.
Yeah.
I love Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I
Amazing.
do. Yeah. Let's turn it down.
All right, so Certainty comes out dragging this adamantine war pick.
Yeah.
I see what's happening. I
Yes.
raise my goggles up.
It's a friend.
This is
It's
a friend of mine.
Pick him up. Let's go.
I can't.
So it's basically like dragging like
pretty
a
sure-
scratch through the whole dungeon.
Yes, in fact, it does sort of carve like a
Is
little
your, like-
divot in the
The
stone.
spider flipping Evelyn like, what is that noise?
As you pick it up, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I just slipped a disc trying to drag it this far.
All right, it is the spider's turn. It realizes it can't feed on your
This is
brain
not delicious.
in your current crystalline form, and it just drops you. You don't break or anything, you just hit the ground. And you make a sort of a cheery chiming noise when you strike the ground.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ting, 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 ting. Yes, and it will then drop to the floor after dropping you on the ground. And it gestures with its head tendrils.
Yeah.
And opens its mouth, and 3 magic missiles come out.
What?
And Jim, you are hit 3 times.
Oh, no.
You got the hit with the Uno reverse?
Next to you
For a
watching,
total of
like,
11 points of damage.
Oh,
That's all I have.
Oh no! Okay.
So
So 3 magic missiles strike Jim, and he sort of flutters and flies back.
I literally had 11.
No,
Get
the crying rock.
crying rock. Oh, my crying rock.
It doubles as the dying
One
rock.
tear, just down.
It hits the stone.
Yeah.
oh no.
Stone absorbed.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Yeah. Well, thanks for playing, obviously.
All right. And we are back to the top with Evelyn.
I
gotta
saw Jim
shred
go
this thing.
down, and
Yes.
although I really want to,
And you are prone.
I really want to hit this thing, but I want to go heal Jim.
But you just stand up,
Oh yeah.
right? Or maybe the boots cover for that. I don't know.
Becoming not prone, does that take half my movement or an action?
Basically, you just use up half your movement to stand.
Okay.
So you can do that if you want.
Yes, I'm going to use. How far away from me is Jim? 15 feet?
Yeah,
That's about
that's
right.
about right.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to get up and I'm going to. Well,
Now, if you move away.
I know. I'm going to take the Oppie
Okay.
because I don't think anybody else can heal him.
I can heal him.
You can?
Yeah, I'm a cleric.
Okay, then I'm not going to do that.
Of the devil.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess if I see Omin like looking like he's going to heal Jim.
Because he went in and then he got knocked back to me. I haven't moved. He's
Back on my rock again.
You got that? Okay. Then I'm gonna go after this beastie.
All right.
And I'm gonna cast Searing Smite as a bonus action. So the next time I hit a creature with a melee weapon, my weapon flares with white hot intensity and deals an extra 1d6 fire damage.
This is
and
nice.
causes the target to ignite in flames. And at the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, it must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
This is it.
Hot
So-
stuff.
Hopefully I hit it, because that's the condition. 13
pretty good.
plus 4, I think. Plus 6, so 19 to hit.
You successfully hit the brain monster.
Okay, it does 1d6 fire damage, 1, but at least it's on fire now.
Yes.
And then it also does my battle axe damage, which will be 6 plus 4 is 10.
This is good.
All right. It lets out an inhuman squeal as you bury your axe in its body, and flames start to course across its bulbous form.
And then I'm going to hit it again for good measure.
Just
2. So 2 plus 6 is 8.
That misses.
No. I think I feel it.
I try to play it off like I was doing a spin
Yes.
move.
Your blow glances off its crustaceous mass.
Does the light shining on the floor through her crystalline form help with that attack at all?
The coin is like refracting through her body.
She just looks spectacular.
Yeah,
all
it's
lit up.
amazing.
It's like one of those glass sculptures that you put
Yes.
on like a light
Yeah,
base.
That's
and it's like-
exactly what it is.
That's awesome.
She's all lit up while she's
We just
wailing
see
on this
a
thing.
rave from the
Yeah.
outside of the room. We just see the light.
Looks like a Daft Punk concert in here.
All right, so big turn for Evelyn, which brings us to Omin.
All right. So Jim is here. I mean, he's at 0 hit points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's unconscious.
Yeah, he's dying.
So what's your top?
14 is my max.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, but I'm gonna do it at 2nd level, just so hopefully I can top him up. So. Okay. 15 hit points.
Oh, so I'm back to max.
Yep.
Do I actually get 15? Do I go above my 14?
No, you only
No,
get
there
up to
are
max.
certain types of things that can do that.
Okay.
So you have all 14 your hit points. All your wounds magically disappear. Praise Asmodeus.
Yeah. Whew. Sit back up on my crying rock. Cry some more.
Yeah, but as far as you know,
Yeah.
you've just been crying the whole
I've been
time.
crying. What the fuck?
Okay, do you want to do anything else, Omin?
Yes. I want to tell Jim that we're going to be working a lot harder on the safety. We're going to form a safety circle. Well, not today.
Listen, I know what this is.
We're going to
It's
form.
not a movie. You needed my magic ability down here to help you get whatever pieces of this obelisk that you're getting. And the whole thing was a lie. The good thing for you is that you picked the right wizard.
I see. Now, that was a lie. But it was only in the service of a greater truth.
What truth?
Jim, I'm from.
No shit.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
How do I make out?
Very well. But it's
With
very
yourself.
important that you do whatever I say for the next 10 to 20 years.
Tell me something that only Omin from the future would know.
I detail a recipe that he's never heard of. I say, in the future, they make a type of donut, and inside that donut is another donut. Oh my God, you're from the future. There's two donuts
All right.
in the same, occupying the same place. They said it wasn't possible, and with today's technology, it's not.
We couldn't do that today. No, you're right. Okay.
It's like some sort of double nut.
I believe you.
I say, are we? I say, are we good?
Love it.
For now.
Double nutted on a
everyone.
Tuesday.
Tuesday afternoon.
Ooh.
Hella donut.
Yep.
All right.
This is a great day. This is a great day.
The best worst comedy anywhere in Seattle.
No,
From the future.
I buy it.
All right.
yeah, perfect.
Okay.
I got a couple more of these
Okay.
dialed up.
All right, that is Omin's turn, which means it is now Bobbie's turn.
I am going to, quickly as possible,
Yes.
get to certainty.
Yeah, she's been kind of making her way over here.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can get the pick.
Yes.
Yeah, put the thing to work.
So do I just grab it? Is that okay? Can I?
It has sentience, so just be respectful about
Yeah.
it. But,
So is he talking?
yeah.
Hey, hi.
You're just talking with your face.
I'm Bobbie.
Greetings.
Oh, you got an accent. Where are you from?
I'm from that tomb over there.
Hey, he's got jokes. All right.
My name is Chippy.
Chippy, nice to meet you.
I am the weapon of a seal Dracana.
Oh, well, Chippy, do you prefer right or left hand?
Whichever you prefer.
Ooh, I'm a double hand kind of guy.
Excellent.
So we have a situation. We have
Jack this thing.
a spider over here. He's been eating brains. He's got our crystalline friend in here. Are you cool if I swing you into his skull to try to nullify this thing?
Take me to the spider.
We will go to this spider.
just right through the door.
I'm gonna come in, just blaze of glory. I'm looking right between the eyes. I'm swinging with everything that I have.
Yes. All four of its eyes just sort of close in on you.
Yeah, just pin it.
Pick to
Bug
the brain.
collection.
All right.
Oh, where'd you get that? That's a good one.
She opened the tomb as I'm in the air swinging.
All righty then.
Yeah.
Okay, so the base war pick is a D8 damage. This is piercing. And just so you know, for future reference, that any weapon made of adamantine, basically any hit it makes against an object is treated as a crit.
Oh, what?
You know what? I should have done something
So
else.
I was gonna
We'll
say-
get another
That's
turn.
why I'm saying Evelyn is jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean you don't even have to roll?
get 2d8.
Two of them.
Right?
Basically, if you hit the
Oh,
object,
if you hit, it's treated as a crit.
yeah.
You got
And
plus your
as,
strength.
and as I was running
modifier.
through the door, I whispered to Certainty, like, I'm raging.
All right. So go ahead and make an attack roll, and if you hit,
Scoot. That's a 5.
okay.
Yeah, you're just jumping in, and it's right on the ground by it.
I feel like I get a chance to do that again.
I was gonna say, don't you get
you're
reckless
raging.
attack?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's right.
That's a 13.
That's much better.
Plus your.
Plus, yeah. Plus the strength, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 3, so 16.
Excellent. You hit.
Perfect.
So D8 plus your strength. Plus
3 plus 2. So 3, 3, 6, 8.
Okay.
And then another. 4, 7, 9.
8, 9,
Wow.
17. Wow.
17
Okay.
points.
Yes.
But then I get an extra action, yeah?
Oh, like are you action surging?
Yeah, action surge.
But didn't you rage on this turn?
Oh, I can't do both. Sorry.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, because I
Alright.
think
Same team.
action surge takes your bonus action. I'm helping him. But did you add your extra damage from raging?
Yes.
You did?
My two melee.
Okay. Splendid. Yes, you bury this thing in this creature, and once again, it squeals a horrible squeal, the likes of which you have never heard.
Ew.
But it's got more hit points, so we'll keep going. And now it is Jim's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
A newly resolute Jim.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was saying, just because I like card tricks and music doesn't mean that I can't do magic. I come from a family of magicians. I will place my hand on Bobbie's back, and I want to cast Dragon's Breath on him so that he, assuming you're willing,
Of course. I love breath.
you can choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. And then you can use an action to exhale energy of the chosen type in a 15-foot cone. Is there one of those you like?
I like cold because then it should slow things down.
Although he is already on fire.
Oh, he is on fire.
We can keep the fire thing going.
Yeah, okay. Fire, light him up even more. Or do we double with the poison?
Poison.
Fire and poison.
Oh, fire and poison,
Yeah, let's go.
sure.
with
That.
That's a
fire,
classic combo.
And I've seen poison. Let's go poison.
Yeah, okay. I will grant you poison breath.
Okay.
So
Ew.
if you want to do that, it's going to be a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area has to make a dex saving throw. You're going to beat a 13. And if they fail, it's 3d6 damage of the chosen type.
Oh, geez. Okay.
And if they fail to save, it's still half damage.
So that happens when I hit him?
That happens on your turn, yeah.
You use an action to
use an
basically
action.
do the exhale.
Okay, so I go attack.
Yeah, so one of
and
your
then
two
action
actions,
surge.
he saves, and maybe he takes 3d6 or half.
Gotcha.
That ain't bad.
Okay.
So you just feel like sort of like some acid buildup.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sort of like a
yeah.
little, oh,
Yes.
A little indigestion.
yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
upset
When did
something.
I eat roast beef? That's weird.
All right, and then it is Certainty's turn.
Almost using this embedded pick like a tuning fork, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead and try to remind this creature of its own demise, the sound of the pick hitting it again and again and again. So I must make a wisdom save.
Or like echoes inside the
Oh.
room.
Yeah.
It rolled an 18 on the die.
Sure
Yeah,
shit did.
that's-
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
it is not contemplating its own death.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
All right.
This thing runs like webinars and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a spider.
It's a very
demon.
professional.
It does have
You've been
8
here before.
brains now, so it's pretty.
Yeah, it's loaded up, dude.
Oh, that's true.
All
He's
right.
stuffed with them. Actually.
Stuffed with brains.
Yeah.
That brings us to its turn. It is on fire.
Yes.
So,
So it takes 1d6
Two.
unless it saves versus my spell DC with Constitution.
it rolled a 5 plus 4 is 9, which is not enough. So
You lose.
give me the damage.
Nope. Oh! Ooh, 6!
Excellent. And it is still on fire? Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Too hot.
On its turn, it turns invisible.
Oh.
You piece of shit.
Oh, man. But can we still see the fire?
It's
Yeah, I'm going to say
Or the
you can
acid.
still.
Yeah.
The outline of
This
the
is-
fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
The smoke or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You stupid spider. You're so
Eight
dumb.
brain, still so dumb.
It needs one more, and then it'll solve that particular problem. Okay. Then you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna hit it because I can still see it.
Accurate.
Yeah, I'll just hit it with my battle axe.
Classic.
Yeah. Ooh, 3 + 6 is 9.
That's not going to do it.
Whoopsie.
No.
I thought that flame was where it was, but
Yeah,
it was something else was on fire.
Different place.
8 + 6 is 14.
That does it.
Oh, thanks.
Got it. Don't
All
worry.
right.
Thank you, Lathander.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh!
8 + 4 is 12 damage. Radiant.
Okay.
Okay. Blessings.
There's
Hit
a
it right
flash. It squeals again. It is still invisible, but like you say, you can tell where it is because of the smoke and stench and fire and all that crazy crap. All right, so then it is Omin's turn again. And then Bobbie on deck.
Just keep bandaging them.
5. I'm getting there. 2 more turns, and I should be able to contribute.
We're just looking back. Oh man.
And big poses, though. I'm like poster tier. I'm looking right.
Bobbie, you're up.
But yeah, I mean, the world's your fucking oyster. What do
fi-
you want to do first?
So the fire's only going to last one more turn.
No, until it saves.
Yeah,
So it saves.
it might just burn
Okay.
to death.
Okay, I like that. You know what? There's only option.
I know, this is what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Let me go with this.
The poisons.
The poison breath.
So it has to save
You can burp.
Yes.
Yeah.
save Dex, right?
Yeah, it gets 13.
Well, he rolled a natural 17. So that's going to be 16.
Well, you still take half damage.
Yeah.
There you go.
So still
Three-
taking half
so,
damage.
So we're looking,
three
we're looking for the
3d6.
biggest,
3d6.
plumpest D6.
Oh. Ooh, big boys, thick boys. Ooh,
It's the number of the
Dummy
beast.
thick. Let's go.
Holy shit! It is the number of the
Oh
beast.
my god! I've never seen it!
That was crazy!
Oh, I'm
What did I
sweating.
just witness?
Sweating.
Fucking shot!
Asmodeus is watching over us
The
right now.
number of the beast.
And he's taking good
right.
care of
We
it.
got so excited at the horrible number.
All of you receive the blessing of Asmodeus. It's as though you have a bless spell cast upon you, which means add a d4 to your saving throws and attack rolls.
Wow.
That kicks
D4?
ass.
Yeah.
This is very uncomfortable for Evelyn, but she will take it.
All right.
That's so fucking fresh. And do you have another
I
attack this
have
round?
an action surge.
Yes,
I'd like
and
to-
that bless will last until the end of this episode.
Oh,
This
perfect.
is one of the best turns anyone's ever taken.
No, like literally, and it's like he's not even done.
I know.
So what
Add
was half
D4 to
damage?
saving and attack.
So it was 9. half
9,
damage,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And attack.
Oh, 9. Listen, the 3d6, the 666, obviously that's like the. But 9 is the
level-
number of Asmodeus.
Yeah.
yes?
It's the number of layers, in the
Layers of
9
hell.
levels.
Hell, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's how much damage he took.
Fresh!
When I did the poison breath, did I touch him at the same time?
Did you want to?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because then there's like make it count as a melee attack. Technically.
No.
Okay. Chris is like, wait a second. No, I don't think so.
But I can throw 2 on
Whoa, whoa,
Okay.
whoa.
Well, then you know what? I guess I'm just gonna belch on him again.
Can you?
I only let you do one.
No. Okay. Well, then
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
mind. Okay.
Yeah, so
You can
Pig,
hit him
it's
with
Pig
the
City.
advantage,
All right.
though.
Pick man. Chippy, you ready?
Yeah.
We swinging.
Let's do this.
Pigman 4
8
stores now.
plus.
D4.
Yeah.
Is it to hit? We get that
12.
8. That's 12.
Yes.
And then
Plus 5.
plus 5. Yeah.
You hit.
Yeah. That's like 100.
Dude, I'm telling you, thanks, big guy.
Bless you.
Big red
I
guy.
don't know what to do. Okay. 2d8. Here we go. Bam. So that's 2. And 5 is 7. Plus 2 is 9.
9. Well done. Okay.
9 again.
And
Okay.
It is well and truly bloodied, and the Chippy says to you via telepathy, "This is the best day of my not life."
Fair. Fair.
with all
Chippy, I
these,
love you.
with all these 6s, like 666 and 9s, if we die in the game, do we die in real life? You have to tell us the truth.
Yeah.
Tell us the truth, Chris.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, you're perfectly safe. D&D is a safe game.
All right.
Gosh.
Need some holy
All
water.
right.
Yeah.
All right, now
Now it is Jim Darkmajic's turn.
Oh, it is.
It is.
let him have it.
Yes.
Life
Yeah.
comes at you fast.
Can I still see him?
Uh,
Because of the
yes.
flames on him?
Yes, while he's on fire.
I'm gonna give him Jim's magic missile then. I get 3 bolts, plus 5 on each one. I do have to roll to hit because they're Jim's magic missile. They don't hit automatically. 16 plus a 5.
Hit.
A 2 plus a 5.
Yes.
No, 1. Okay, that wasn't great.
Hey.
1, though, does connect, and that's a
2d4.
D4. 2d4, force damage, 3, and a 4
7.
Hey.
is 7.
That's a holy number. See, we're coming back.
Yeah.
I'm flipping the script.
Okay.
Um,
Bam.
if the attack roll for a missile is a 1, don't all of them miss and they blow up in your
God
face?
damn it, Jeff. What is she?
It's one of my favorite spells!
Oh wait, but didn't you get to add the D4 for the Asmodeus
Yes.
blessing?
But it's still a natural 1 on the die.
I'm sorry, it's
So-
just I'm such a big fan of the spell.
So,
And that's one of its favorite
Jasmine,
characters.
explain that to me. Read it aloud, please.
Jasmine, who serves the devil here like IRL? Right?
I just really like rules.
You don't have to like them this much.
Jasmine, I approve.
If the attack roll for any missile is a 1, all missiles miss their targets and blow up in your face, dealing 1 force damage per missile to you.
So it takes none then,
It goes back to the crying rocky plus.
and you take 3.
Wow, cool. Okay, I'll go ahead and take that.
They have to go in, and I bet they hit all the walls around in there.
They come right back at me.
Ow. Beautiful.
What
I
a
lo-
niece, right?
Yeah.
I love this game.
We just see the
He's
fire
not
like
my niece
dancing.
in this reality. If that was the real Jim Darkmajiq, I never would have called him out.
Wow.
Those fucking bongos.
All right.
He didn't entertain you well enough.
You didn't do a card trick.
I apologize. Now I'm paying the price.
This hippie's not my uncle.
I'm giving certainty inspiration.
Bullshit.
Oh!
See, I have a real life pact with the devil.
This is wickedness. This is wickedness. Is what it is.
Y'all are serving the devil in the game.
Same team.
Teacher's pet over here.
Exactly, right?
I'm on this team.
And guess what? It's certainty's turn.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
well, you have an
gonna
opportunity to make up for it.
move to where I potentially have line of
Go
sight.
back.
Now on the
crying
side of the
rock.
monster.
You can have my spot.
Yeah, I'll take your spot. And then I'm gonna shoot a firebolt
Okay.
at the flaming spider. That's an 11 plus a 5, 16, 17?
Hit.
Yeah, but an 11 is really 2 1s, so you missed twice. D&D next.
And that's for 5 fire damage.
Well done. It takes that. It is still alive.
Did you add the blessing?
We got a tough guy here.
Not on damage.
Non-damage.
But on the attack she did.
I apparently
Yeah.
do not understand this at all.
You're gonna
like 9
it's your
times.
turn again, you're gonna like it.
Every time I try to apply it, it is not correct.
Not,
right.
not this time. Not if you're Evelyn.
I'm too holy
No
for
dice.
this.
The creature will give up its invisibility as it lobs a magic missile spell at Jim.
What?
And the missiles sort of skirt between Evelyn and Bobbie
Oh, it
and
does? It dodges
around,
everyone between the spider and Jim?
around certainty and boom, 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 into Jim.
Well, we shall see.
For 5 and 9, and that's a total of 14 points of damage.
I'm fucking dead again!
You fall face first on the crying rock.
Right next to
Yeah, we're back.
On the rock again!
You fired a magic
This is
missile
my
at it.
crying, dying rock.
Yeah, it's a dying rock now.
All right.
So sorry,
That's,
Are you?
So now it's Evelyn.
now it's back at the top with Evelyn.
Oh man. Can you still
Please
heal
kill
him?
the monster. I got it.
Okay.
No, I see your crystal face, like, look back through the doorway. I'm like, yes, yes.
It has to take its fire damage for its turn. 'Cause it's still
Yes,
Safe.
you're right.
On
yes.
its turn, right?
So good
5.
damage. 5, thank you.
Still,
Getting a
still
lot
there.
of free damage.
And I get a
actually.
saving throw, right?
Yes.
Yep.
You rolled a 14.
Yes.
And you got it.
Yes, okay. So 18
It's not on
total.
fire anymore. So,
Yes, but it will be
But it is
carved.
visible.
But you will carve it like
Oh,
an evil turkey.
Oh, nice. It's cooked.
Yeah.
Tender.
Fresh.
Yeah.
So it's not.
And it had to be
invisible
visible to attack Jim, so there it is.
Great. Awesome. I can see its ugly face, and
Yes.
I bury a battle axe in it. 9 plus 6 is 15.
Oh, here.
And you get to add your d4.
Oh, see, I do. 3, so 18.
Hit.
Great. Awesome. That will do 3 plus 4 damage is 7 radiant. And I try to
Chop.
bring it back around one more time. 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 1 is 12.
That is not enough.
Thanks a lot,
Bounce
Asmodeus.
off its rubbery hide.
Could you finish this up?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Okay. Omin,
Hey.
you are feeling the blessing of Asmodeus.
Yes. 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 More cure wounds for Jim. I'm gonna bring him back. Hey, 10.
10 health?
Maximum roll. 8 plus
Nice.
2.
I love it.
Yep.
Now you're.
I just opened my eyes. Did I die again?
Yes. And now you've entered into. No, you didn't die. Every time he comes back, I should have a completely new story.
All right, I'm back on my feet.
Well, actually, you're still prone.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Feeling
Take
much
a
better.
moment on the rock.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm just
exactly.
gonna lay here. Yeah, just
relax.
Comfortable
rock.
They got it.
yeah.
So
I say
cool. Let them handle it. You stay out here.
Yeah. I just pressed my face against it.
Oh, so gentle.
Let us make this creature wish it never entered our dimension.
Yes, please.
Chippy, let's go.
Hit him.
13. What the?
Plus your bless.
What's the blessed 3? That's 16.
You're gonna hit.
Okay. And then,
Oh,
with my rage, I need to go add 2 to every roll, correct?
Right.
Yeah, that's why
Yes.
I've been messing up. 7. That's 9.
Ooh.
Plus 8. Plus that's 10.
10?
19
Okay.
total.
19 total.
If you don't mind.
All right, yes, you embed your pick in this creature. Tears start to pour out of its 4 eyes
And that's why I start to
as
lick
they
the
all
tears.
all the eyes sort of look in on each other, cross-eyed, and then the creature collapses under its own mass. And now, even though it has expired, you can still see that there's still sort of some pulsating in the brains in its body. They haven't died yet.
I feel like we should
Gross.
kill them to set them free, because if they're those others dwarves' brains and they're still active,
Yeah, I don't think we could put the brains back in, probably.
I'm not a doctor, but I'll try.
I mean, but let's give it a shot.
Let's just see
and
what we can do.
Let's just put it by.
I mean, if I put it in there and then I heal them, maybe it'll just kind of.
I don't think it's.
Okay.
Stitch back together.
You are an amazing warrior.
oh, well, you're an amazing weapon, Chippy.
Here, so I am very curious about this crack over here in this wall. And I've been curious about it ever since I heard that this pick deals critical damage to objects.
Oh, well, I think we should probably ask Chippy about this place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Run
Chippy,
it through.
What information can you give us about this place?
Oh yes, this area is the tomb of a sealed Dwarkana. She was the architect of the dungeon. Also a great warrior, a servant of Moradin, and a talented engineer.
Ow. Okay, so
Let's look at the damage that this has happened to this place. It is unconscionable.
I wonder.
We must put an end to this evil that has infected this place and
No.
is destroying all of her fine work.
No, we're gonna grab that rock. This rock is the source of it.
Oh, your
But
friend is looking through a crack in the wall there, I noticed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know how it is. I want to make every dark part of the map light before we go to the next level. So
He says there is a statue of Moradin in there, and when it strikes the anvil with its hammer 3 times, it conjures a magical flame, but not a bad flame. A flame that when you touch it, either with yourself or a weapon, the flame catches onto the weapon and becomes a fiery weapon.
If we put you in the...
I will be on fire!
make it happen.
This is the coolest weapon I've ever seen.
Yeah, this weapon's
I'm
great.
so jealous.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I say.
I will be on fire.
I point at the wall and I say, Bobbie, can you do something about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Chippy, can we just tear this down? We good?
Yes, this looks like it's falling down already.
All right, yes, with the war pick, you just smash through that part of the wall. When you get inside,
Statue there.
you see the statue tucked in an alcove, there is the top of the anvil is actually flat,
Yeah.
but in the front, in the base, there is a coin slot.
Really? It's coin operated. Man, this is a dwarf after my own heart.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing.
Nothing is free.
Do
Yeah.
we see anywhere that looks like there might be coinage hidden? Like, did...
Can we use
Yeah,
the coin that you
I
used
could go
earlier?
grab my coin.
Oh, yeah.
It's like in all the dwarf corpses.
Pick it up.
Pull up your lit coin. Yep.
Yeah, I'll come over and
I want to follow, too, because
Pop
I'm
the
really
coin in?
into
pop the
weapon
coin in.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
You hear it sort of do that sort of clunk, 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 down into the inner works
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
statue. And immediately, the statue animates and pulls the hammer back and strikes the anvil once, twice, 3 times, and when the hammer lifts up after the 3rd time, the top of the anvil bursts into flame.
Regular flame.
Regular flame, yeah, so I'll put that back. And then I'm going to light it up.
Yes.
Come on, light it up there.
Now we're talking.
Cool.
Man.
Who wants to go first?
I'll do it! Can I stick my battle axe in it?
Yes, and when you do, the flames lick the battle axe, and when you pull the battle axe out, the flames are clinging to it. Now you got a fiery weapon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Just form a line.
I'm just wondering if we're supposed to do this before
Well, it probably wouldn't have hurt.
we fought.
Can
Yeah.
I have like a million other weapons if nobody's doing it? Can I
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
It's
is
like a
you have to
marshmallow
carry these
roast.
things around, right? And they are on fire. So if
Yeah.
you've got all your weapons on fire, you have to be either holding them or they're going to like set fire to you.
Oh.
Okay, what if I set fire to the tips of my javelins and then have them sticking up like this?
That works.
Okay, cool.
That's
So-
pretty That's pretty fresh, actually.
Javelins
Yeah.
on fire, battle axe on fire. I'll leave the daggers. Those are
Okay.
harder to carry.
This is like a new brand, honestly, for Evelyn. Like this is like the dark Evelyn.
She now looks like an angel of Asmodee.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if my greatsword is on fire and I
it?
put it in the sheath?
Do you want to try?
What is the sheath made out of?
Probably leather. Well, crystal right now.
Oh yeah, you're all
Crystal.
For now.
I could carry all of these because I'm made of crystal.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do all of them.
Yeah, when you light the sword and you put it in the sheath, it actually kind of smothers out the flame.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay, well, none of the sheathed
It
weapons.
was too
then.
beautiful
Yeah.
Yeah.
to live.
That's cool. That's
But
cool.
yes, you've got flame-tipped javelins and you've got your flaming
No,
weapon.
I'm gonna put the head of the maul in this great flame. My guess is that it feels very natural
Yes.
and normal.
yes.
It feels like it's on brand. Mm-hmm. And I love it. I love the way it looks.
Yep. Anybody else?
I'm gonna put Chippy in there.
Yes.
Chippy, you ready?
Now you've got a flaming war pick.
It's pretty good.
Does he scream?
No.
Do you want to put your bongos in there?
The fire does not hurt him in any way.
I was thinking about putting the wands in there. I don't know if I could put my drums in there. Although,
That's all right. That's kind of mean.
yeah, I'm gonna put a wand in there, just the tip of a wand.
Okay. The wand catches fire, and you can see that it's actually starting to burn.
Oh shit! I put it out real quick.
Yeah, stamp it out. It's got like a little blackened tip.
All right, yeah, I'm not gonna use. You guys can use this, but
Yeah. It looks like this fire is meant to like cling to weapons.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
Jim is glad he didn't put what he was thinking about putting in the fire.
Spell,
Oh,
spell
goodness.
book?
Fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. I say you gonna put anything in this sacred flame here? This
Oh,
something over here?
no, I'm good.
All right. Not anything?
What else would I put in there?
I'm just thinking if you have something you want to put in the
I mean,
flame.
technically, the pen is kind of your weapon.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
That's
but,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think it
But
would
what
just
if the
go up.
sword is on fire? I mean, it's more
Pretty mighty.
complicated than that, I think.
But if the quill goes up in flames, I'd be devastated. It's like the only piece of my mom I have.
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
another
don't
sort
burn
of
that.
ripping sound outside,
Oh, boy.
and some more slurping noises, and a big gout of mucus shoots out all over the place, but nothing else happens. Then it closes up again.
Oh,
We gotta
okay.
get this obsidian.
Let's get this
Yeah,
rock.
let's get the chunk.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, but what about these? You know, we
Oh,
didn't.
I think that they're meant to be columns.
Yeah. Yeah, they're meant to be columns.
Okay, never mind.
If so,
You're like,
if
I want to
fire
turn these on.
We're
somehow.
talking about like
is hot
all.
to the touch. Yes,
Yes.
that fire. Okay.
Yeah, it
It's
actually
fire,
burns. It's
yeah.
real fire.
But it's magical
Yeah.
and
Yes.
right. Here.
And in terms of rules, just so you have it written down somewhere, just make a note that what ones you have are on fire. Make a note of which ones are on fire. And then note that each time you hit with a fire weapon, you deal an extra d6 fire damage.
Okay. Now, if you would be so kind, Bobbie, as to utilize your new friend Chippy to secure this devil egg obsidian chunk
Yes.
over here out of the floor.
Gladly.
All right.
Chippy.
Let us get to work. So Chippy just goes through the stone like
yeah,
it's
I bet.
nothing. Chunks of it fly off. The big piece loosens, and you now have a third piece of the obelisk.
Is there anything of worth on this spider? Like, are the snappies?
I'm
pinchies.
glad you asked. The spidery creature does not seem to have anything of value, but
The dwarfs might have. The whole squad.
have some stuff on them, and two of the things you're able to find is two of them each have an iron vial that's got sort of a screw-in stopper. And the dwarven symbols don't tell you much about what's in it, but when you kind of certainty, you can probably use an identify spell or to discern that those are 2 potions of healing.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's exciting.
Yes, indeed.
Right. Who wants to keep them on their person?
Well, I'm the one who identified what they are. I feel like
Oh, so it's yours?
yeah.
All right.
I have died twice, man.
Yeah, but if you
I would love to carry
no,
one.
but if
I
he was,
can give you
but,
one.
no, but if he's dead, he can't drink it.
You can't drink
That's
it.
true.
It's best
That's
if we
true.
I
have
feel
it.
like
guys should
I'm
hang on.
least
You know what I mean?
likely to die, so I feel like if I need to, I'll
Yeah.
dispense them as needed.
And another of the dead dwarves or Durgar has a pouch containing a full set of crystalline polyhedral dice.
Oh, now we're talking.
What?
Now we're
rocks.
talking.
You got the health potions.
Dibs?
You got the health potions.
Dibs?
Yeah.
So I feel like I brought this stuff
What?
out.
You don't
Now they're
even
just
do
arguing
dice
on the rock.
You don't
No.
even do dice tricks. So
He-
you gonna play your bongos with
Now
them?
I can do dice tricks.
Yeah, he didn't have any
Do a
dice.
dice
I didn't
trick.
have certainty.
Do a dice trick.
You have marbles too.
I could do marble tricks.
I roll a dice, and that's the trick.
Look at that.
That's
Look at that
a
number.
horrible trick.
It's
we
my
were-
first trick. I just got these dice.
What if we have a roll off?
Yeah, let's roll for it.
While this is happening, I go and scoop up the obsidian
Oh yeah, evil
football
baby.
carry.
Yes. Yeah, you bank that thing.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. You have obsidian cancer now like the rest of us.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we're not
well, I didn't
supposed
touch
Because
it.
you're not in the bubble anymore.
Yeah,
So you got
it doesn't-
it.
yeah, you got a little,
Okay.
a little corruption.
Something's gonna get you.
You know what I mean? Exactly. It's like you can live as good as you want.
as you
but-
nestle the obsidian football in your bosom, you hear another large portal open up outside, and a gigantic tentacle actually comes squirming out, like it can't, like there's a kraken attached to it or something. But before that happens, you are all
Whisked.
overcome by a mind-shattering headache. Your eyes pinch together tightly, and when you open them, you're in a different part of the dungeon.
Dun dun dun.